Hey guys, welcome to Homestead Prepping and Survival. I want to ask y'all a couple questions. One, have you actually read this? Get it out of the glare of the light. I've bought several of these over the years and I've given some away, but it's a pocket version of the United States Constitution. I don't need permission for anything else. I don't need permission from any other entity. There's my permission. Didn't know if I've actually been thinking about doing a little mini video series of maybe reading the Constitution or this little book, from the front to the back. It has everything in it. So maybe do 5 or 10 minute videos until I read through the whole book one after the other and then post them. So just an idea. Let me know what y'all think of that. If that's something that you might be interested in, actually hearing the way it's written and the way I interpret that. Maybe you do too. If it's something you're interested in, let me know in the comments, please. That's been on my mind quite a bit lately. So I've had several people tell me they like my new glasses, but these are actually, they had to put my lenses in these because my titanium frames broke. Third pair of titanium frames that have broken down the middle. And every time it's like I went to slide the glasses up like this. Boom, broke in half. Anyway, I don't like these frames. I don't like the way the plastic ones fit my face, but I've got an eye doctor appointment in a couple of months. You know, they're 2 or 3 months backed up with appointments, so I'll get new glasses then. I can live with it until then. But another thing I want to talk about, I've been thinking about doing another get home bag or bug out bag. My bag is primarily a get home bag. That's the way I set it up, is no matter where I am, that's what I need to get home for a certain number of days. Now for me right now in my bag, there's enough food in there to last me 3 or 4 days easily without me, trying to ration it and stretch it out longer. And basically, pretty much anywhere I go to work or in my normal traveling daily, when I'm off going places or whatever, I can get home within a couple of days. And if I can't put it in my work truck because there's just no room for it, but I keep it in my personal truck whenever I go somewhere, period. I mean, when the church group, the men's church group, Men of Honor church group, got together a couple of weeks ago and went to Albany for axe throwing. I participated in that. Me and a bunch of the guys went down there. I think there was a dozen of us, a little more. And I took a rifle with me. My plate carrier stays in the truck. It's got extra mags and such on it. And I took my go bag. And I'm with the church group guys. I mean, a lot of them are really good, patriot people, besides the fact that they're good Christians. So I take that with me. I don't take it for them. I take it for what I might need to get home. But anyway, here's something that a lot of people overlook. And a map, just a plain old paper map. And I'm going to unfold this one a little bit and show y'all. I've got it folded up to my section. But this is a Eastern United States map. You can order them online. And you can usually go to your local welcome center for your town or city and pick up a local map. So there's several ways. You can go online and pull it up. If you've got printer access, you can blow up your area and print it out. Whatever. Put this in a Ziploc bag or of some sort to keep it dry. Put it in your go bag, because if it's an EMP that happens, you're going to need, or could need, some people have their directions like ducks flying north and south. I don't. I've told people for years, GPS was invented for me. Without it, I'm lost when I leave my yard. But you need to at least keep the part that's pertinent to where you live and large enough and waterproof so that you can have it if and when you need it. It's very, very lightweight. It only adds an ounce or whatever to your bag, so you're not going to notice it's in there, and that could come in handy. It's one of those things that when you need it, and there is no substitute for it if there's no electronics working. So keep that in the back of your mind. I've also, like I said, I've also been contemplating doing another go bag or get home bag video, because we're changing seasons. We're getting out of winter into spring, and for South Georgia, spring lasts 2 or 3 weeks, and then we're into summer. We don't get much of a spring. We don't get much of a fall. And we have, relatively short winter and an extremely long summer. So there's, I keep a set of clothes in my bag, extra socks, extra underclothes, pants, shirt, that kind of thing. But during the wintertime, I also keep, a complete set of coveralls in there, because you may need that extra layer. And that's something I can wear without anything else on if I need to, if it's warm. But I don't put as much in my bag during the summer as I do in the winter. And like I say, I've got a little more food in there than I'd probably need, but I'm not out of town a lot of times by myself, so I anticipate being able to feed someone else as well, at least for a few days. But I'm thinking of doing another get home bag video, guys, and if that's also something that you would like me to do, put some comments down below this video. Let me know what you think. If there's something specific that's on your mind about how you would get home and such, put that down there, and I'll try to address that if I can. And if I can help you, give you ideas or whatever, great. If you can give me ideas that I can share with other people, also great. That's what the channel's for. So I just want to do a quick video. I'm really thinking of doing the small series on the United States Constitution, because I honestly believe the vast majority, and I mean vast majority, of United States citizens have never read the Constitution of the United States. That's what's been on my heart. So if somebody watches my channel and they beat me to the video, then it is what it is. I don't make my videos based off of what anybody else does. So that's what's on my mind. I think I may do that. Go ahead and record the video, or at least do several of them, and have them scheduled to post in order of reading the Constitution. Also, doing the get home bag, there will be part of that would be a way to navigate from wherever you are back to where you want to go. And the map, this map's a little large for what I would need it to be, but I'm going to try, and I've done it before, but I'm going to try to get online and print a more localized map and blow it up to where I can have more relevant information to me on where I'm usually located to getting home. This would also stay in there, because if I get out of that blown up zone, then at least this will get me back to the area to where I can use that more localized map of the little back roads and things to get me where I want to go. And just on a side note, my way of thinking has always been, I need to get back to the homestead. I need to get back home. And once I get here, and make sure things are secure here and see who else has made it here, then if I need to go get my daughters or my grandkids or, close family or whatever, and I need to do that, then I'll work out the transportation, whether it be walking or riding on whatever form is available, and the route to get there and back. I'd prefer not to do that by myself if crap had hit the fan and it had taken me a day or so or half a day to get home. The first few days is going to be hunkered down at home, getting ready for the people that I know are headed here. And that needs to be part of your plan. But the third thing I was thinking of doing was another video on your overall plan for when crap hits the fan. Who's going to be doing the majority of the farming? Who's going to do the majority of the cooking? Who's going to be doing the majority of the working on your equipment, if there's any that work or if there's any that you can get working? Who's going to be in charge of your power production if you have that accessory like I do for solar power and such? Someone's got to be in charge of doing that stuff. One person can't do it. So I was thinking of doing another video along those lines and making some notes and going down. But guys, also, I've been wanting, since I started this channel, about a year and a half, actually before, of getting a logo made for my homestead. So with that being said, I've been also thinking of changing the name of the channel from Homestead Prepping and Survival back to what I originally called my place back when I had Facebook, and we had a Facebook group named that with my family and my people in my MAG, Mutual Assistance Group, in it. We called this the Waters Family Homestead. So I've been thinking of changing the name of the channel to that, Waters Family Homestead, instead of Homestead Prepping and Survival. And I would do that on Rumble and on YouTube. I'd like y'all's input on that. But any of you guys that watch, and I've got thousands that watch my videos, not every one, but all together. If you guys are creative and have the, ability, the programs and such to create a logo, and you're interested in doing that, I'm willing to pay a reasonable price to have it done. But I want the logo to be exclusively mine. And I'm thinking of having something like Sly County Metalworks, cut it out of metal. So I'd actually have a physical of it and get some decals made, get some shirts made, maybe some hats, that kind of thing down the road. So if any of you out there are able to do that and interested, like I say, I'm willing to pay a reasonable price for it if you can do that. Send me a comment, send me an email. It's Mewaters, MEWATERS, the numbers 35, Mewaters35 at yahoo.com or msn.com. Either one. If you want to send it through Gmail, my email is the same name, Mewaters, the numbers 54. So 54. At gmail.com. I used to have the 35, but honestly, it's been so long ago and never used it. Can't get into that account. So anyway, I would appreciate y'all's help with that. If you think that's something you're interested in, if it's a reasonable price, let me know. I'll PayPal you, or I'll send you a check, whatever. If we could work together on it, I would appreciate it. Helps me. I have a a little bit of creativity in me, but it never comes out when I want it to. So I would appreciate y'all's help on that. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for your input. Remember what I always tell you. Jesus Christ loves you, and so do I. Y'all be safe. Be prepared.